Good morning. My name is Teresa Frederick, and I will be doing a series of videos that will demonstrate how you can use Microsoft Excel to create very good project schedules. My target group are those people who have to do schedules, who want to do schedules, but who may not have MS Project. I'm going to show them how much things they can get or how much things they can do with Excel and what are the benefits of using Excel to create a project schedules. So when you look at this video, there are certain things that you are going to learn. One, how to enter project information in Microsoft Excel. Two, how to exclude weekends, because you don't want a weekend to be treated as a working day. Three, how to exclude holidays. And I live in Trinidad and we have plenty of holidays. And four, we're going to do some conditional formatting. So let's get started. When you open Excel, you would see something marked blank workbook. You double click on it and it will take you to the inside. One of the first things you should do is to save the file. So you're going to File, Save As. I'm putting it on my desktop. So you go to Browse, Desktop, and you're calling it by something. I am going to call it Samsung Video Production Schedule 2. And I'm going to save it. Having done that, we go on to inputting information. So we go back to File, and we come down to something called Info, and you go across to Properties. There is a drop down at Properties. You click on that, you get Advanced Properties. And what will come up is a dialog box that you have to put in all the project information in. Okay, I have put in all the required information. Then you have to click OK. And you would see all the properties, you would see information about your newly created file. Then you go back to the X there and you get back into the worksheet and you're going to start formatting it. I have put the date of 24/1/2023 in column E. That is the start date. But I don't want it vertical, horizontal, so I am going to do some formatting. So I'm going to go into alignment. I click on it, went into alignment, and I'm going to make it vertical. Click OK. Now I'm going to extend it out. So I'm going to click at this corner, and I'm going to drag. And what is going to happen is automatically the other dates are going to appear. So you have the 24th, the 25th, the 26th. But I don't like how it's looking, so I'm going to do some formatting. So I'm going to go into Format, which is at the top. And I'm going to Auto Fit Column Width and click, and it looks much better. I'm going to continue the numbering by pulling down. I don't want to have to keep typing start date and finish date. So I'm going to put the cursor on the start date in this cell, and I'm going to go up to data, and then I'm going to go to data validation, and I'm going to, this box is going to come up. In any value, I'll create a list. Source, I'm going to put my cursor on source, and I'm going to copy all the dates. You see it has gone in, the dates have gone into source, and I'm going to click OK. So what this did, it brought a drop-up box in Start. So instead of having to type it, I can just click the dates. So I'm going to copy that formula and I'm going to paste it right down. So that if I click and finish date, I get the drop down. Wherever I click, I get the drop down. One of the things I have to do is create a table that shows the holidays. So I'm going to go across here and I'm going to just create a table. I have created a table. It has two holidays, the 26th of January and the 30th of January. I'm going to copy all these and I am going to go in and look for insert and I'm going to click table and the box is going to crop up. And now this has all the information in my table, so I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to go across here where it's marked table 1 and I'm going to call it holidays. Now I'm going to start putting in the start date. So the start date will be starting at 24th of January. So I click 24th of January. What I'm getting is a figures, because time is stored in figures. But I'm going to have to do a formatting here. So I'm going to go into format cell. I'm going to go into number and I'm going to go into date. And it will change to the date format. Similarly, the end date alright, let us say the end date is, we can just do it up. Okay. The end date is the 31st of January. Again, it's coming up like a figure, so that we go back to format. We go back to format, and we're changing it back to date equals. So now you get the date coming back. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in the other dates. Working days we have between each of the dates. So we're going to put equal, and we are going to go into formula at the top. And we are going into date and time. So from formula you come to date and time and you would see two networking. One is marked network days. Yes, one is called Network Days and one is called Network Days International. The one we are going for is Network Days International. If you look to the side, you realize it has the start date, the end date, it has weekends, and it has holidays. So this is the one we're going for. The other one is not going to give you all of that information. So we click on Network Days International and a dialog box comes up. So the first thing they want is the start date. And remember the start date here was 24th of January. Then they want the end date. The end date is 31st of January. But it is D3. Okay? Then they want the weekends. The next entry required is weekend. So that you will go to this here, which is a help, and it will take you to an article that will give you more information on how to fill out the weekend. This article says 1 is Saturday or Sunday, 2 is Sunday or Monday, and there are actually 17 different things, Saturday only, Friday only, that you can input into this article. But we want 1 because in our situation, Saturday and Sunday is the weekend. So I'm going to close that article and I'm going to put one here. The only thing else left to put in this is holidays. So you put your cursor here and you go and you copy the days. And as you copy the days, you would see it has gone into the box. And then you click OK. And you are automatically getting the number of working days between these two dates. Now you can copy this formula down and you would get the amount of working days between these other two days, sets of dates. So is it right? We can check it. The 24th is today and it's a Tuesday. The 25th is Wednesday. The 26th, you remember we said the 26th was a holiday. So I am going to put that in blue and I'm going to put it big so you can see it. So the 26th was a holiday, so that you have today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So the 28th and the 29th are weekends. So I'm going to put that in red. Okay, so then you start again Monday, but remember the 30th is the next holiday. So I'm going to put that in blue again and put it in big. We'll quickly try to check the first one. It's saying there are 4 days. The 24th is a working day. The 25th is a working day. The 27th, that's 3, and the 31st, that's 4. So you have actually calculated it right. I cannot check all for time. There's a simple way of actually showing up the weekends. So I'm going to put my cursor on the 24th of the 1st. Okay. And I am going to go into conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is at the top there. And I'm going to come down to new rules. And the rule we are taking is the last one, which is to use a formula to determine which cells to format. And we are putting the formula inside here. So we're going to put an equal weekday, open brackets, equal weekday, open brackets, and we are using this one. It is actually E2. So I'm going to just write it in E2, and then we put a comma, and we then put another 2, and we put close brackets, and we are saying if that is greater than sign here 5, and in order to hold this formula together, we're going to put between the E and the 2 a dollar sign. So that is the formula we are using, and then we go into format, and we are saying if that holds, then we are going to use a red color, and we put OK, and we put OK. Now we take this color and we copy it. Just a minute, let me just copy this. We copy this formula. And we're going to paste it right through. And you see, as we paste it, we get the days in red. So you're actually seeing it in red. And we can do some other conditional formatting, but we'll stop there.